Okay, we are. All right, we're going here now. Hi, Kim. How are you today?
I'm okay.
All right. We're here today. We're just going to basically do an assessment with you. Okay. I want to get some demographics, some family history, and kind of like your presenting problem that you're here for. Okay. So we already went over the informed consent, and I just want to reassure you that everything and anything that you say here is strictly confidential between you and me. Okay. So I really hope that you can open up and try and get to the bottom of the reason you're here. Okay, then maybe we can work on getting you better.
All right.
All right. The first thing, Kim, how old are you?
44.
Okay, 44. Do you go to? Are you employed right now?
I mean, not legally,
Could you elaborate on that?
I mean, I turn tricks every now and again, but I try not to do that a lot because it's not safe. But that's kind of what I do.
Okay, that's all. We can go into more of that a little bit later. Okay, for right now, just kind of don't beat yourself up over it right now. Okay.
All right.
Are you married, Kim?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, there's no Prince Charming in my future.
You never know. You never know. We're here to try and instill some hope. So you never know. Okay. How about do you have any children?
I do. I have three kids. Two, they don't live with me. They probably hate me, but I have a 5-year-old son, living with me right now, and I'm determined to do him right. I'm going to do it right this time.
Okay. Does he go to school?
Yeah, he's in kindergarten. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it what's his name?
Alex.
Okay, that's nice. And how about, I know you don't see the other children as often, but what are their ages and names?
They are their names are Raven and Kelly, and they are, I think, trying to remember when the car accident was. That's what started it all, but I think they're like 12 and 10 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Raven would be 12.
Raven is 12, yeah, and Kelly is 10, yeah.
Okay. And if you don't mind asking, we can bring it up later. If it's a touchy situation, we can deal with it at another session. But where do you know who has the children right now?
I wish. They're in foster care. I lost them when I got in a car accident, and I had heroin and alcohol in my system, and so I lost them then. So
Okay. I can see I can see that's a little bit tougher right now. So let's we can just move on. Okay. One tool that would help me a whole lot, and I was wondering, we don't have to do it right now, but maybe down the road a little bit. Did you ever hear of a genogram? Or what it basically is, it's like a family tree. All right, it kind of, you would fill it out to the best of your ability of your parents and maybe their parents and some aunts and uncles. Or do you have any brothers and sisters, Kim?
Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I probably do. My mom, she took off on me, so I don't know what she did after she left me, but when she was around, it was just me. So, yeah.
Okay. And how about your dad? Was he in the picture at all, or?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he was. Yeah, I've just kind of had like shitty ends of the stick. So you said genogram. I was like, oh, I'm thinking genie in a bottle. Wish I had that.
That would be
So
nice, wouldn't it?
mhm. Yeah, I used to watch I Dream of Jeannie when I was a kid. I was always like, God, what I would love to be her, but that's not reality.
Yeah, I was a bewitched man. I wish I could blink my nose sometimes and make things change, you know. Jeannie was
Yeah,
the
I get
arms
that.
across the chest, right? And she was the blinker, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be nice. But who knows? Maybe we can find that same kind of success without twitching our nose or blinking our I think it was a blinking over the eyes, whatever. So we'll see as we go on. Okay, so
Okay.
we'll put the genogram, family history. We'll put that on hold for sure. Okay. All right. All right. Here's kind of the tough one. Why are you here today? I know you touched on a few things already, but what's something that what concerns you the most?
So, have you heard of fentanyl?
Yes, I'm very familiar with fentanyl.
So, like, I've had a shit family life, but I've had some really good friends, and one of them I just lost. She was like my soulmate. She's like the only one that really understood me, and like she shot up recently, and she didn't know that fentanyl was, you know, is she didn't know, and now she's dead, and I just feel like I'm scared, like I don't know what's going to happen to me, and I already fucked up my daughters, and I just don't want to do that to my son. And I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm depressed, and like I just can't keep doing this, to my children and to myself too. So I'm just, I thought, what the hell? I'll give it a try.
Okay, all right. Just for your, but there is hope. There is people who have been in your situation and have come to the other side. Okay, that's very unfortunate with your friend, and boy, oh boy, that's always that's tough to handle. Okay, so we can again, that's another thing that we can delve into after our assessment. Okay, all right. Other than fentanyl, is there any other drugs or even alcohol consumption, or how is all that? Is there any other drugs, or do you use alcohol also?
I mean, I use a lot. I'm just scared because like on the street, it's like coming over from China, and like I don't know what's in it anymore. Like I can't. I hear that you even touch it, and you could die, and I just don't want to be in a body bag, and
Exactly.
um and but yeah, I've used all kinds of drugs. Like when I got in the car accident, my back was I couldn't even walk. And so I went to the doctor, and I got hooked on these damn pain meds, and now it's like they do nothing for me. Nothing. I don't know why. I don't know what, but you know, but yeah, I started drinking really young. Like I was a really bad child. I had issues when I was a teen, and like I just had a bad family life. So I started out with my shit early.
Okay. Okay. Let me just backtrack for 1 second here. Okay. When you say you were a bad child, you I try and change that thought pattern around. Okay, it's not necessarily that you were a bad person. you were just involved in some bad stuff. Okay, you're not a bad person. You're more or less a, believe it or not, you're a sick person and you want to get well. Okay, there's a big there's a big differentiation point between bad and good. You're not bad wanting to get good. You're sick and wanting to get well. Okay, that kind of, hopefully that can ease that, give you a little bit more hope anyway along the line. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, are you prescribed pain medicine right now, or is it basically everything off the street?
I mean, that's kind of another reason why I'm here. Like, the doctors won't give me shit anymore. And I have been getting it off the street, but I'm scared to do that, and I just, and I'm in pain and I need it. But, yeah, the scripts are gone, man. That's gone.
Okay. All right. Kim, I have to stop this for 1 second. Hold on. I have to stop recording, okay, for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Logan, you can't be here, okay, right now, okay? He snuck down, I guess. Get your ass. Logan, you have to go. I'm sorry, bud. All right, I didn't know how to hit the stop button, and my grandson, as cute as he is, was right in the middle of all that. So that was
It's
fine.
okay.
Okay. Then we'll just pick it up here, and I'll make note of that in the time frame. Okay. All right, we'll get back into it. Right now, we were you're in that quandrum of needing the pain medicine. You're out of scripts, and you have to kind of try and find it on the street. Okay. Do you have any thoughts of hurting yourself right now?
I mean, when I do, I push him out because I got to be there for my son. He is my reason for being here with you today. He's my reason to keep going. I mean, shit, I won't say I've never thought about it, but I always just turn the corner and say, no, man, I gotta be here for him. He needs me. Like, his dad ain't around, and I just gotta. So yeah, I would never leave him.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
fantastic. That's good. Would you be willing to write out a like a self-harm contract and sign that contract, and even a good idea for this is to have I know it's so painful that you lost your best friend there, but is there any other people that you can rely on? Do you have any social contacts that you would feel comfortable if you got to the point where you did want to hurt yourself, that you could reach out and call them?
I don't trust no one, man. I don't, I just me and my kid. I don't.
Okay, well,
My mom's long gone. My dad's, I don't know who, so no, not you.
okay, well,
I've got you.
that's what I was just going to say that. Then what we'll do is we'll make sure that we have a card that I want you to carry around with you at all times, and my name and my phone number will be on there. Any thoughts of self-harm or anything, I want you to call me, okay?
Thank you.
And if you have these same thoughts, we'll write this all down, and I want you to sign this for me, and we will try to and we'll try to work on it. Okay. On that, if these thoughts occur to you, I want maybe for you to go right to the like an urgent care or a hospital, and your son will definitely be okay and all that, and they'll contact me, and I'll come down and we'll discuss it on, and we'll move on from that. Okay. All right.
I think I've seen one of those urgent care clinics, like when I was, out one night. I think I know where one of those is. So cool.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea to to know where that is. And are you okay, Kim? Do you need it? I have a bottle of water. Would you like a little water or something?
Yeah, I just gotta splash it on my face. I feel kind of drowsy right now.
Okay. All right, we can keep on we can work our way through that. Let's go back. I want to talk a little bit more about growing up. Okay, I know that had to be really hard. You said your mom wasn't there, right? Was there and your dad, you like rarely even seen him, right?
Well, I wish. My mom, she got beat by my dad, and so I grew up in that. And one day, she just left. She drank a lot, I guess, to cope with it. My dad never never beat me until she was gone, and he needed a replacement, I guess. I don't know. But then my mom was gone, and then it was just me and him, and he kind of did his own thing. Like, he didn't know what to do with a girl, and so I just kind of fell in with the wrong crowd, because I got some friends, and they kind of like took me under their wing, but they did a lot of bad shit. So I got in trouble a lot, when I was younger.
Okay, now did still in the past there? Okay, how was school? Did you graduate high school and all?
I went back and got my GED.
That's quite impressive. That's very impressive. How was grade school? Kind of like a vague memory, is it?
I just it was really hard for me to concentrate, because like the night before, my mom's getting her ass beat, and so I kind of like was very quiet in school, just because I felt like no one would understand, and I just kind of floated along. And my grades weren't good. It was okay. I mean, we had a walkathon once. That was fun, but it just sucks, just like everything else. It is what it is.
Would you, if you had to pick something from, I want you to, might be very hard, but like you said, walking was fun for you. Now, was there any other things that you enjoyed doing, or that you enjoy doing now even?
I mean, I remember when I was growing up, and and my dad would beat me because I didn't do good in school, and the teacher called, like, I would just go outside. I just liked being outside, and so it just kind of calms me down when I'm like in nature, and so like I feel real like connected to the earth and whatever. So yeah, I like being outside.
Okay, good. If you, like you said, your employment right now is not the greatest situation. We can agree on that, right? That you self-disclose that. What would you like to do? What would you, because the sky's the limit. It really is. We all have the capacity within us to be what we want to be. There's going to be hurdles along the way, but if you could be anything you wanted to be in realistic terms, what would you like to do?
I've never had anybody ask me that before. I want to be a good mom. I want to be what I never had. I want to do it differently. Like, I just need help, but I've always wanted to be a good mom. Like, I used to play with Barbies all the time and shit. And so that was fun. And I don't know, it probably sounds stupid, but I just really want to be a good mom.
No, that there's no wrong answer, and that is definitely not silly. That's a wonderful thing to do, because that gives you hope. Um, and you being here, that's the start. Every journey has to start with that first step, and you're making that right now. You have a lot of incentive with your son, and that incentive to do good for your son, what we need to do is we need to turn that inside, and it looks like that's already happening, because you have them feelings. I could see it in your face of the joy that came across your face when you talked about how much you want to be a mom, how much you enjoyed it as a child, and that joy is there. um, when
You think
you
so? You
I
can really
know,
see it?
I can see it. I can see it. See, there you go. You're smiling again. I caught you smiling like 3 or 4 times now, and you probably didn't even think you could ever smile again, right?
Yeah, really.
It there really is. There's so much hope there. Um, there's a couple of things that I know we can discuss later on, but it sounds like you really need someone in your corner. Like I said, I'm willing to go as far as I can helping you, but there's support groups that I think that you would be very beneficial, because when we opened up here, I said you're not alone. You Other people have gone exactly through what you've gone through. So if we could get you to touch base with some peers along that same line, would you be open to meeting some of these people?
I mean, nobody can compare to Shay. Like, but yeah, I mean, I think that'd be good for me, and, but she'll always be first in my heart. But yeah, I mean, I'm willing to go.
Where are you living now, Kim?
I'm staying with a friend, not really a friend, but, I'm just staying with someone, on the couch, and my son is sharing a room. The kid lives there, has a bunk bed, so my son loves that. He loves the bunk bed. So, but yeah, that's where we're staying right now.
Is your friend in active addiction also?
I mean, based on the amount of beers in the fridge and needles lying around, like, yeah, I'm always like, clean this shit up, like, who am I to talk? But like, my kid's coming home soon, and like, we got to clean up around here. So, but yeah, it's really not the best, man. That's why I'm here. Like, I just can't do this. Yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't sound like it's a real safe environment. That one might be on the top of our list to get you into someplace a little bit more safe. Um, Boy, oh boy. Let's get back to some more leisure activities. Other than walking and getting fresh air, is there anything else that you can think of that you would like to do with your son?
We went and got ice cream the other day. He got Superman and Smurf. And I was like, damn, I have not been in an ice cream shop for like ever. And they had bubble gum, and that was like my favorite flavor. It was like the one nice thing my dad ever did to me, like, or for me anyway. And I don't know. My son was just so happy, like, that his mom was there with him. Like, I could just tell, and that kind of gave me like hope, like seeing his innocence and like how much trust he has and faith and humanity. But yeah, I tried that Smurf. That was good. That was some good stuff. But yeah, we like to go out for ice cream.
Yeah. Does your son also enjoy walks?
Yeah, he always tries to race me, and I'm like, oh, God, you're so fast, and he is very active, which is it's real challenging for me because like I'm tired, you know, I'm drowsy a lot. I got back pain and I'm like, you need a friend. So we go to the playground. Thank God for
Mhm.
playgrounds. And then I can just sit there and, you know, and cater to my back and he can run around and get all his energy out. So plus it keeps him out of the house, you know, and we don't, the more I can keep him out, the better, you know, like I shoot up when he goes to bed. So, you know,
How many days a week? How many days a week does he go to school?
like every day, unless I fuck up and, you know, don't get him up on time or, you know, like, um, but then I just bring him late. Like they think I'm such a shitty mom in the office, but I'm trying my best. But I mean, he's supposed to go 5 days a week.
And how
And he,
about weekends? What do you? Does he do daycare, or is he with you on the weekends?
I mean, no, yeah, he's with me on the weekends, but his dad is, I don't even know who his dad is, honestly. And like, I mean, he watches TV, you know, he plays too many video games. I don't know what I'm going to do actually, because, you know, he wants to get together with this kid from his class and like, I can't have a kid over here. So like, but I'm all for play dates, you know, like I want him to have friends and stuff. Like I know what it's like with me and Shay, or what it was like,
Mhm.
but like I want him to have that relationship. So, you know, maybe we can meet at the park or something, you know.
Now, Kim, this is going to be a tough question for you. Okay. It, just by facial expressions and various motions and all that and everything, I want you to tell me though, when was the last time you used?
Well, I had methadone maybe like a day or two ago. Like I'm kind of coming off that right now. So I used, yeah, I think like a couple of days ago.
Okay. Would you be willing to maybe get into the hospital or anything right now to where they can monitor you a little bit better and we can get some of this stuff out of your system with under doctor supervision?
I mean, I'm willing, but I don't know what I'm going to do with my kid. You know, um, I mean, I'm definitely willing, but you know,
Okay, there's other agencies that we could probably get to help us to work us through this right now. So that might be our next step. We don't have to do anything right immediately now. So I don't want you to just freak out and all that and everything. I mean, but let's work on trying to get you some help to get you completely off of the various substances that you're putting into your body. And then we can work on some housing issues, some employment issues, some connection issues with your son. But let's, for right now, I think I have enough from our assessment. Um, I'd like to see you again as soon as we can, probably within a few days. Okay, so I think we need to schedule something right away. And in that interim, what I'll do is, if it's okay with you, I'll contact some of these other agencies where we might be able to get you some temporary housing. We might be able to get you in a safe place, and also have somebody take care of your child while you're getting help for yourself. Are you all for all this good stuff?
oh yeah, definitely. I really, I mean, I've tried so many times to change, and you know, I just, I don't know. I really,
Uh,
I mean, I've tried before, but now it's like shit on the street is getting scary. And I think that I don't know. I need to make a change, like for real this time. So
And I can see that you talking about some of the various reasons that you want to do this. We do know that it has to come from within it, and I'm starting to see that already. I know you want to do it for your son. Bottom line is you're going to have to do it for yourself too, and I can see glimpses of that. So that's pretty awesome, you know.
really, you can?
Yeah, like I said, when you talk about being a mom, your whole face changes and you light up and you actually smile. And that's you have a beautiful smile, so that's what you want to see more of.
Thank
There's
you.
a couple of other suggestions that again I really can't tell you what to do, but I would highly suggest there is 12 step recovery programs for people who are in the same boat as you are. They were, and then they have seen the actual other side. That was the peer support group that I was hoping that maybe you could connect with some of them. I have a list that I'll make sure that you have, okay, before you leave today. And maybe there's one in your neighborhood that you could go. There's a phone number on there too. That all you need to do is reach out and call that phone number, and they'll have people that'll pick you up. They are so more than willing to help you. Would that be
Oh,
something?
I mean, I went to church before, like I went to church groups, but they all looked at me like I was a piece of trash. And like I felt so like, and I left early. So, I mean, if they can be cool with me and like understand that, like they're not perfect, like I'm not, and they can understand and like be there for me, then yeah, yeah, I'd love to go.
There is a big difference between the church group that you were probably talking about and the recovery group. The recovery group is a group of men and women who have actually been where you've been. When you talk about them highs and them lows, they know them highs and they know them lows. They've been there. They can instill hope in you, and they're amazing. Their stories always amaze me anytime that I go to just to check in and all that. But they are wonderful, wonderful people that might be able to help you also get on this wonderful road of recovery.
I could use all the help I can get. So yeah.
Okay, so then we're getting ready to wrap up now. What I want you to do is we'll schedule a meeting. I'll probably need a day or two to get in touch with the various agencies that I want to get in touch with. Before you leave today, I want to make sure you have this information on various meetings, and then we'll discuss how you made out in a couple of days. In the intertime, keep in the back of your head that mom issue, okay? Because every time you even say the word, your face lights up. So keep that foremost in your head right now, okay? All right. All right, Kim, it was great getting to know you a little bit better. And believe me, there's hope at the other side, okay?
Thanks. I
All
wish I had a dad like you when I was growing up. Thanks so much.
right. You're welcome. Thanks, Kim. All right,
Okay.
we did it. We did it. Yay. Let's see. I think we're at
Whew.
yep, 33 minutes. Yay, with a Logan interruption. I almost wanted to hold him up and show you him, but I was like,
Now, did he like sneak in or what
yeah,
happened?
he sneaks in. All right, let me. I gotta stop video. Okay, there's the stop video. Okay, we live with my son-in-law, and my daughter. They had a big giant basement, and my wife became handicapped. So what I did was I remodeled the whole basement. So they only live like 4 steps right up, 4 steps up. So he sneaks
That's
down
awesome.
the time. There he is, right there. Now? Why did that go? Why did that screen? I stopped the video. Okay, I gotta stop recording. How do I hit stop recording? Oh,
I
pause stop. There it is, right down on that button.